Hello, I'm Mr. Tillman. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, which covers some of the self-isolation guidance provided by the government and the NHS. Everything in the PowerPoint and what I'm about to say to you now has been taken from the NHS when to self-isolate and what to do page, which is the link for which is shown there on the page. So please do go to the NHS and the government website if you want to find out more. Why self-isolate? Well, primarily, self-isolation is about keeping each other safe. As part of our Christian community at St. Paul's, our motto is to love, serve, and do the best that is possible. I think one of the best things we do when we self-isolate is we demonstrate our commitment to loving each other and to serving each other. So it's very much a Christian act, I believe, to self-isolate when we need to. Beyond keeping each other safe, and that is absolutely the primary purpose of self-isolation. Beyond that, when pupils and staff at St. Paul's self-isolate, what they do is they reduce the possible impact to other pupils and staff, and they reduce the possibility of others having to self-isolate, which helps children to stay in school, which we know is really, really important. So, for example, where we've had COVID cases, we might have had 50 children, for example, having to self-isolate over 10 days. That's 500 days of learning lost caused by a self-isolation due to someone having tested positive. So please, it's really, really important to self-isolate when we need to, primarily to keep each other safe, but then additionally to prevent other children or staff from school having to self-isolate themselves. You should self-isolate when you have symptoms or when you've tested positive. And then to be really, really clear, pupils must self-isolate if anyone in their household has symptoms. So if anyone at home develops symptoms at any point, everyone else in that household must self-isolate from then on. That's really, really important. Just because it's someone else in the household and not the student, it doesn't matter. Everyone in that household needs to self-isolate. If you've got a support bubble, then if anyone in the support bubble is tested positive or has symptoms, then you should self-isolate. You should self-isolate if you're told to, for example, through NHS Track and Trace, or if you've arrived to the UK from a country with a high coronavirus risk. Again, you'll be advised by the government. When you're self-isolating, you must not come to school or go to any public places. You must not go on public transport. You shouldn't have visitors in your home. The exception for that is for care workers or essential workers, and you should not go out to exercise at all. You should get a test as soon as possible if you've got any of the 3 symptoms as advised by the NHS and the government. That's any of these 3 symptoms. So if you've got a high temperature or a new continuous cough or a loss or change of sense or smell or taste. If you have that, you must self-isolate and then get a test. If anyone in your household has those symptoms, everyone in the household should self-isolate and then they should get a test as soon as possible. Please tell the school, and so parents, please tell the school if a pupil is self-isolating because someone in the household has symptoms. And please tell us if a pupil has symptoms or is tested positive. So please just let the school know for either of those reasons. Always follow the guidance. Usually it's 10 days if you've had symptoms or you've tested positive. If it's someone in your household, it's usually 14 days. But please just check with school if you're not sure. We'd rather you were overcautious and perhaps self-isolated when you didn't need to, rather than coming into school. But do just check with us in school. We're going to provide all pupils who are self-isolating with remote learning via It's Learning, so your children know how to access that, and teachers will share the work via It's Learning. Do let us know, so contact Chaplaincy Pastoral Assistance or just contact the school if you need support with ICT or internet access, and do please keep in touch with us if and when you need to. Thank you for taking the time to listen.